Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. So more cards have been revealed, and I'm going to catch up and give my first impressions on everything that I've missed so far. Before I get into the reveals, if you're new, please consider hitting the subscribe button to stay up to date with my content. I make deck profiles, beginner-friendly videos, gameplay highlights, and other lore-related stuff. The road to 5K is going strong, and I need all the help I can get, so it'd be awesome if you joined. I also stream on Twitch often, so check me out over there if you're looking for live gameplay. With that, let's get into the reveals. So I'm going to start at the first thing, which is the new expansion teaser. I have not seen this yet, but it's probably pretty good knowing Riot's cinematic team.
Call me a prophet, a magician, a mad old hermit.
Alright, so it's obviously Zilean.
My eyes have never deceived me, and what I observe troubles me.
He's getting visions. Oh, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The same mistakes, time and again.
The Fire Nation is actually raiding. Ionia's getting absolutely hammered.
But time, like so many things, is a construct, a convention of those who fear... Confound it. Where was I? Ah, yes. The convention of those who fear their fate and endeavor to bury the past. But here's the secret. Fate is also an illusion.
Oh.
Should you find yourself in despair, the solution is simple. Pick another fate.
That's cool. Yo, is that Malphite coming in clutch?
For victory comes to those who choose their outcome, not those who let it choose them.
Alright, so a couple things about that. One, I really like how much personality they're giving Zilean. In League, he's kind of boring. He's an older champion, only has a couple voice lines. He's actually really funny in this, and I like the old guy, old man wise, but like funny trope. I think he's really cool. Other than that, I think that means we're getting our wow, excuse me. That means we're getting Aurelia, and that means we're getting Malphite or some kind of rock monster. I don't know if this is Malphite. It doesn't look a lot like Malphite to me. It looks like maybe one of his brethren, but I guess that means we're definitely getting them in Legends of Runeterra, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's neat that he's like turning back time, changing fate. I get it. He's like he's helping him out. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's get into the cards. We got the very first reveal, which again I haven't seen either. So we got 1 mana 1/1 Blade. Obliterate me when I leave combat. What? That is so weird. So it's just not going to go to the graveyard. It just gets straight obliterated. Alright, goodbye Blade. That's like a Yu-Gi-Oh terminology, so I find that pretty interesting. 1 mana 1/1 Ionia, so it must be summoned from something. This must be like Aurelia's passive. It's not like a card that's going to be played as a 1 mana 1/1. It makes sense actually. So they're going to get summoned alongside of her, probably. Something like that. You can actually kind of see Aurelia in the splash art too, so 1 mana 1/1 chip. Once you summon a landmark this game, grant me +2/+2. It's Targon. Oh, that's interesting. Targon landmark +2/+2, 1 mana 3/3. Okay, so pretty good card for Soraka Tom, I guess. Can probably see some Targon Shurima stuff come out. 2 mana 2/2, play, advance, and allied landmark 2 rounds. Wow, that's actually really strong. You just get like Rock Bear really fast. You can put this on like not Watcher, but the thing that Lysandra summons, Frozen Thralls. So that's kind of cool too, actually. And of course, more Talia synergy. Very good in general. Sure, it's just a decently statted card as well. Just 2 mana 2/2. Can't hate on it. Pretty neat. Next, Guardians of the Ancient stuff. First, we have a 5 mana 4/4 Preservationist. Advance and allied landmark 3 rounds. So we're getting a lot of landmark acceleration. 5 mana 4/4 is meh stats, but pretty good for advancing landmark 3 is actually kind of huge. I wonder if there's a way that we can run enough of this stuff to make Sundisk not need 2 champion level and just like have Azir level and then accelerate it a whole bunch with these other cards, and then you can only run, then you only have to run 1 champion, or you know, something like that for Sundisk. It's one of the things that are coming to my head right now, but probably not as good. 8 mana 4/7 the Clock Hand. When I'm summoned, create 2 instant sentries in hand. Instant sentries, here we go. 0 mana focus, summon a random landmark with countdown or advance a landmark 4 rounds. This is looking really heavy Havencraft from Shadowverse now. We have a lot of landmark stuff. If landmarks weren't popping off before, they might now. That is for damn sure. This is kind of crazy. There's a lot of stuff. Create a random landmark with countdown in hand or advance your landmarks 1 round. And just in general, like all of your landmarks. If you have multiple, they're all getting advanced, okay? Wow. Time in a bottle. Predict in advance and advance an allied landmark 2 rounds. So you pick one, predict. These are focus speed, which are pretty cool. So you can do these like prior to combat and stuff and play like multiple and combo them. So that's pretty neat. I like that. Very landmark focused set here. Next we have Zilean himself. Wow, this is gonna be exciting. Let's see him. 2 mana 1/4. Create 4 time bombs in your deck, then predict. Okay, time bomb is when I'm summoned, draw 1, advance other allied time bombs 1 round, countdown, deal 1 to enemies and the enemy nexus. Oh, so he's kind of annoying. Just summons like a bunch of these little dudes and they pop off over and over and over and get like 3-4 burst damage. Really good that it hits the enemies as well, so it's like a removal tool on top of being good damage to the nexus. So he creates 4. And then I've seen you destroy 2 allied time bombs. You can advance them too, so that's kind of crazy. I see, okay. And then he levels 2 mana 2/5. His stats are really wonky, by the way. 2 mana 1/4 is so neat. 2/5, round start. Create a fleeting copy of each non-fleeting card I saw you play last round. Whoa, that's crazy. Create 4 time bombs in your deck again and predict if you play him already leveled. Okay, wow. Create fleeting copy of each non-fleeting you played the last round. So you can use the P and Z card to make stress testing, I think it's called. This is really good with stress testing. Wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm pretty excited to see what direction Zilean is taken. I actually think he's a very weird card. I don't know what his win condition is or what he even does. Like in general, he just blows up some stuff, deals a little bit of ambient damage. Don't really know how we can push him forward, but I'm pretty excited to see it. Of course, he's going to have good landmark synergy. Like in general, playing him is also going to enable Talia to be stronger. So maybe it's a Zilean Talia style. I guess we'll see. I don't know if Talia is strong enough, but Soothsayer, 2 mana 1/4. When I'm summoned, grant allied champions and landmark spell shield. Wow. When I'm summoned, grant allied champions and landmark spell shield. 2 mana 1/4 is pretty weak. You're not playing this on curve. You're playing this when you already have a champion or landmark out. So she kind of clogs the hand early. I guess you can play her as a 1/4 against aggro to just like chip off some of the units, but this can be very potent. Landmark spell shield is not like all that relevant right now because we don't see like, oh, we need to play this landmark, oh, everyone else needs to play removal and deal with it. But this can be a very strong effect depending on how good like the landmarks are, right? So this effect scales. Also giving your champions spell shield, it's pretty nice. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, this is a good card. I wouldn't say insane, but very solid. Wow. Scrying Sands, 1 mana burst predict. Give an enemy -2, -0 this round. This is burst speed. So it's troll chant, but just 1 for 1 less. And it predicts. That's kind of good. I think this is just good enough. We got budget deny, we have budget hush, now we have budget troll chant, all in Shurima. That's kind of hilarious. Great value cards. Zilean's Chrono Shift, 7 mana burst, so this is Zilean's champ spell. Give an allied champion, the next time I die this round, fully heal me and grant me +3/+3 instead. What? What? Oh, what? Give an allied champion, so this can only target a champion. The next time I die this round, fully heal. You can use this as a reaction to like Vengeance or Ruination or something. So like, let's say your champion's about to get Vengeanced. Boom, Chrono Shift. You just screwed your opponent out of 7 mana and you gave a +3/+3 to your champion. That's so insane. This is so good on something like Renekton as well. This is better than using defensive Hourglass. Hourglass is now going to be a combo tool for Talia, and Chrono Shift might be like protection. Albeit very expensive. 7 mana compared to 2. But wow, the payout if you actually get this effect is so good. Okay. Next we have Guardians of the Ancient, Part 1 and Part 2. So this is Cytherea riding some kind of griffin into battle. That's kind of cool. Bone Skewer. It's Pike. It's Pike. We're getting Pike. That's a Pike spell right there. Oh my god, that's Pike's little stabby boy. Oh, let's go. That has to be Pike. I want to see him so bad. An ally strikes an enemy, then moves to the top of your deck. What? What? That's so weird. An ally strikes an enemy, then moves to the top of your deck, so you're going to draw it. So this benefits on play effects, on summon effects, that kind of stuff. With Bilgewater, that's kind of whack. Maybe it's good for like Petty Officer or Pool Shark, or I don't know, man. That's gonna be weird. But it's pretty cool to have like a 2 mana strike. So it's single combat, but isn't taking damage back. That's kind of cool. It gives it a little bit more flexibility. This is very diverse. 6 mana Monster Harpoon. Fast. Deal 5 to a unit. Plunder, I cost 3 less. Wow. Holy moly. If you get a Plunder, this is a 2 mana deal 5 to a unit? What? That can hit a follower or champion. This can hit champions. Why is Bilgewater getting single target damage removal? That's crazy. I cost 3 less, so it's a 3 mana. 3 mana. Deal 5. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Monster Harpoon looking kind of nice, actually. I wonder when this is going to be played, though. There isn't a lot of like Bilgewater decks that can utilize this, besides maybe like Deep just to have, and maybe like Swing with an Elusive Fish, and then you have extra removal, which is better than Grasp. So yeah, maybe something like that. Succumb to the Cold. 4 mana burst. Frostbite an enemy. Summon a Frozen Thrall. Cool. Yeah, we need more Frozen Thrall access. I think Lysandra is supposed to be playing around her Frozen Thralls, but Trundle said, now we're just gonna go straight into the Watcher. I really like Frozen Thrall decks. I played them week 1 with like Talia summoning copies, the 4 mana spell that makes the countdown trigger happen twice, so you get more Frozen Thrall. I played so many Frozen Thralls, so this is kind of cool. More Thrall synergy. And it's a quick Frostbite, actually. 4 mana Frostbite. So it's Flash Freeze for 1 more mana. Still burst. Summon a Frozen Thrall. Okay. Seems good. The Wings and the Wave. Play me as First Wave or Last Wind. So it can be a 1 mana 0/1. When I'm summoned, summon a Prey. And I don't know what the Prey is. Maybe the Prey's on this page? Doesn't seem like it. I think Prey is the 0/1, right? That gets summoned from the 2 mana 3/1. Okay. Or Last Wind. To play me, kill an ally. So it's more Slay stuff, which is pretty good. I think the deck needed 1 mana First Wave. Like, this is really strong because this is 2 things that can be hit by Ravenous Butcher, or you can glimpse these, or Spirit Leech, and it's like better than running Bark Beast because this is an enabler. So okay, that's kind of worrying because I think those kind of decks are already very strong, and this wasn't exactly needed. And it also doubles up as a 1 mana 3/3 that's better than Butcher that kills an ally. That's oof, that's like really strong actually. Buried in Ice. 9 mana slow. Obliterate each enemy to summon a Frozen Tomb in its place. Oh, wow. 9 mana mass removal. Just get a bunch of Frozen Tombs. This is basically Ruination, but only for your opponent. For all intents and purposes, because you're going to attack this turn and probably win off of it. So your opponent's just sitting there with a bunch of like landmarks while you attack them. That's, wow, that's kind of cool. I like the thematic of it too. It's very Lysandra feeling. Next we have Part 2, Guardians of the Ancient, with the Demacia P and Z. Ooh, a little bit of Noxus in here too. So we got Ardent Tracker, 6 mana 3/5. When you summon an elite, reduce my cost by 1, and it's a scout. Wow, this is really good. Elite scouts. There's a lot of carryover already, a lot of crossover I should say, with elites and scouts. So this kind of binds them a little bit more. Maybe this can make Bannermen scouts come back and be very, very strong. I think having a 3/5 scout is insane. If you can get this thing to like 4 cost and play it after Misfortune, then scouts are online. I'm not lying. This is really, really good. Just by itself. Cytherea, Lady of Clouds. Oh, this is so neat. 10 mana 10/10 though. When I'm summoned, double other allies' power and health and grant them Challenger. And she has Challenger herself, so this is just a play this, try to win the game. This would scale better if your allies have Overwhelm or something like that. I guess if you have a bunch of scout units too, you can just like clear the board. She has basically a built-in for Demacia while also being a 10-10 with Challenger herself. So pretty good, but really, really late. Coming down on attack 10 is Alright, so Chirian Sump Worker, or Kyrian. 2 mana, 1/2 elusive. Another PNZ elusive. Interesting. When you summon another Sump Worker, obliterate me, transform all Sump Workers everywhere into Sumpworks posse. Oh, I get it. Okay. 2 mana, 4/2. Deal 1 to enemies and the enemy nexus on attack. So it's not Nexus Strike. This is when the attack is called. It's going to deal 1 to the enemies and the nexus. That's so funny. Wait, these guys are awesome. So we're finally getting some synergy with copies. Counterfeit copies can make these, you know, that's the obvious thing to go for. And going to summon a whole bunch of these dudes. This feels like a Hearthstone mechanic, like Pogo Hopper and like the bouncing. And this looks fun. I think Sumpworks Posse might be an okay casual strategy to try. This could be a lot of fun. They're elusive, so they're kind of annoying. Summon multiple of these things, and then they're just dealing a whole bunch. This this is such a troll deck. If it works, people are going to be very mad about it, and I'm going to give it a try. That's for damn sure. Adaptatron, 3000, 1 mana, 1/3 tech. Ooh, new keyword. Or not keyword, but tribe. When you summon a tech, we share keywords. Oh, so there's going to be multiple of these. Circuit Breaker. Deal 1 to enemies and the enemy next. This is a skill of someone. Oh, this is the Sumpwork skill. Cool. Incisive Tactician. 8 mana, 4/5. Rep. I cost 6. When I'm summoned, Rally. Noxus Rally? On a unit? That's not Katarina? Oh, dude. Reputation. I cost 6. 6 mana Rally. So 1 more than Shunpo, but it's a unit. Oof. So if you open attack on 6 and then this thing is repped, play him again and then you rally. Oh, this is so strong actually. You have to get the reputation though over the course of the game. So you got to play stuff like LeBlanc, Triferian Glory Seeker, things like that that have the 5+ attack if you want to play him right on 6. But yeah, okay. I can kind of see this being decent. 4/5 though. I wish he was a 5/4. If he was aggressively statted, it'd be a bit better because then he would have synergy with Kato. He still does, right? Kato's still going to give him 7 attack plus overwhelm, but if he was swapped, I think he'd be a little bit better. He should be a 5/4 for Noxus reasons, especially since if he was at 5 attack, he could also proc reputation for the rest of your deck, and it'd be some self synergy, but that's alright. Maybe that'd be too strong. 1 mana, 2/1 Thrashing Snapper. When an enemy blocks me, give me +3 this round. So you're incentivized to just take the 2 to the face. 1 mana, 2/1, just take the 2. If an enemy blocks, it's going to die. And it's a 1 HP. This is a really, really awesome effect. This gives you more decision making. Like this matters a whole lot if you take this damage now, or if you block him with something and trade. Like this unit's fine. I can just block and get rid of it, right? So there's going to be more diverse decisions with this kind of card and this kind of effect, and that makes me very happy. That's really, really cool to see. I like that a lot. So let's see if there's anything we missed. We got all the advanced your landmark stuff we saw. Yep. Time bombs. Alright, so it looks like this website is fully up to date. We covered everything. Perfect. All the way up until today, which I'm happy about. Yep, now we are all caught up. Super cool. Awesome. And that's it for this one. Please like and subscribe if you thought this video was informative or entertaining. It really helps me out since I'm still trying to grow. I'll be releasing more deck profiles, guides, gameplay highlights, and of course reveals in the near future. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters.